she just looks like a little girl genius when suddenly this comes on and people are like, oh wow. You excited? Really weird people in a dark room making animal noises kind of thing. It does kind of make you look like a very impressive parent, so parenting goals people. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well, and in today's video I'll be talking you through my top toys and books for 18 to 24-month-old toddlers. And apologies in advance for the noise in the background. I lit a fire this morning because it's a little bit nippy in the house and it's just consistent crackle and pop, so I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully it'll die down as we go along in the video. And so yeah, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment this video so I'll know to do more like this. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. So we're going to start off with books, and I find books so important. I'm English and my husband is French and we live in France, and so I actually only read to Lucy in English. It's also a little bit nostalgic for me because I'm just remembering my childhood, like which books I enjoyed growing up with. First book, which has been a real big hit, is this one. So it's the, I can't really see it, it's so big. It's the Very Hungry Caterpillar pop-up book, and it is such a fun book. Really, oh my goodness me. I think at this age it certainly is like bigger the better in terms of toys and books at the moment with Lucy. But yeah, it's just really colourful, bright, fun to read for the parent or guardian as well. And also it's quite sweet. One of my friends who's half Austrian and half French, she got us this little version of it when Lucy was born, and that's when Lucy was just practicing her teething method as well, so sorry about that, Claire. And so it's actually in German, and so this is like a real more easy portable one. I actually read it in English because I know the story by heart. You end up knowing sad things like that when you're parents. And so yeah, just really sweet. And I think Lucy's favourite page is the end when, oh my gosh, there we go, when the caterpillar turns into a beautiful butterfly. And yeah, so definitely, if you're not sure what to get a toddler baby, this book is just amazing. Next book is more of actually a series of books, which I think I talked about in my previous gift ideas for toddlers, and it's actually the Usbourne noise books. And so these are just like 2 examples. We have about 4 of these at home. So farm sounds, and then this one is the 4 seasons, so it's like classical music. My little girl looks like such a genius when someone's in the house and then Lucy like presses a button. It does kind of make you look like a very impressive parent, so parenting goals people. And she just absolutely loves it. The pictures are amazing. The sounds are actually nice. I've had a few books which just sound absolutely awful. And so yeah, really lovely. We've obviously got them in English here. And yeah, just really lovely. And the animals sound like animals, not just really weird people in a dark room making animal noises kind of thing. The next 2 books were really big surprises for me because I thought they would be a bit too old for Lucy. And so I think, yeah, she got them off the bookshelf one day and I thought, okay, I'll just try and read and see what happens. And she absolutely loved it. And it's been, for the previous 2 months, these 2 books have been on our side table next to her bed just every night. So I would very much recommend them. So first book is this one, We're Going on a Bear Hunt. And this one came with a CD or a DVD, whatever. The DVD, I have no idea where that's gone. We've never watched it. I think it was obviously torn out and hidden, or maybe eaten, we don't know. So yeah, it's basically just a family going on a bear hunt, as you do in this day and age. You go on a bear hunt, and it is kind of like, it's a little bit scary because at the end when they actually do find the bear and then they've got to run away again. So hang on, where is it? There's scarier books for kids, but this one is definitely, I would not say it was probably designed for a 2-year-old, but this is what she likes. So yeah, you actually see the bear chasing them back the way they came. And then even more scary actually, the bear gets to their front door and they're like keeping the bear out and then hiding under their bed and everything. or in the under the covers. And this is the final page. So when we get to the final page, instead of saying like, oh, great, the family's safe from the bear, we actually say bye-bye, Mr. Bear, to kind of make it a little bit more child-friendly. But she just loves it. She absolutely loves it. The fourth book is also something that I thought she'd be way too young for, but again, it has been on our side table maybe even longer than the previous book. So this is The Gruffalo. And I don't know if anybody else outside of the UK knows about this, possibly, I don't know. My husband in France has never heard of the Gruffalo, so it might just be an Anglo-Saxon thing, I don't know. So yeah, the Gruffalo is about this made-up creature, and again it's talking about eating one another. Every time we get to the Gruffalo page, she says Dada, so I don't know if it's thinking it's like Dada scaring her or something, I have no idea. I don't know what those two get up to when I'm not around. But yeah, definitely a big hit, so the Gruffalo. Moving on to toys, and so the first thing I wanted to show you guys was this, so Play-Doh, and I actually just got the bog standard one. Actually, one of my friends probably gave this to us, I cannot remember. It might have been Annie, so Annie, thank you if it was you, I cannot remember, I'm so sorry. So I just got the bog standard one with 3 colours and different shapes, and she absolutely loves this. I've just seen on the box it's meant to be for 3+. So I'm probably a bad parent here, but she's actually had this since about 18 months of age. She's been enjoying it, and she's not a toddler who puts a lot of things in her mouth, and she's quite cautious with things like this. I guess you could actually make your own Play-Doh, so there's only like natural stuff and natural ingredients. It's probably better for younger children, but anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys. This is honestly what she does like to play with. Next item is probably a more controversial one, because I think a lot of people are very into the whole just give like wooden Montessori valued toys, which I'm not knocking, but I'm just showing what my child actually likes to play with and enjoys playing with. And it is a toy telephone. Now this is a completely basic one, and nothing is electric, and it's just plastic and not at all attractive. And I think it came with one of her tables when she was a very, you know, like a young baby. And she enjoyed playing with it then, and she's still playing it with it now. And I think it's just enjoying imitating mummy and daddy who talk on the phone and stuff. So she'll have long conversations with this. She'll carry it around in the house with her. If we go in the garden, she's on the phone in the garden like mummy. And I actually got her a more, like an upgrade. So this is the VTech Baby smartphone, and you can actually turn it on. We've got English and French. And again, the French sounds quite nice. English I'm less keen on, but the French one sounds quite nice. And it lights up, makes different noises. And I don't know if you'll see on camera, the screen is like one of those weird, I don't know what you call this. It's like when you can see an image and you turn it slightly and you see another image. And at the moment, she's more keen on this one than this one. We've actually only had this one for about 2 weeks now. She enjoys it, but she does prefer this one. This one probably fits more in her hand, like little hand more easily. So anyway, but definitely a toy phone. I actually know a couple of people who have just given their, you know, under 2-year-olds a broken phone, or a phone that just has YouTube on it or whatever. People make choices. My choice is not to do that, but obviously just, you know, parenting, you do what you want to do if it's safe and whatever for your children. So anyway, I'm not going to comment more about that, but I enjoy giving Lucy these kind of things. Next up is anything to do with cooking and like play food. And so I got loads of different bits and bobs off Amazon. I'm going to link everything I can in the description down below for Amazon FR, UK and US. And especially these little things, like with the Velcro in the middle, so she can actually cut through this with one of her fake knives. It really keeps her occupied, and she enjoys cooking. So if you get a few little pans, or even if you, not even child-sized ones, you might actually be able to pick up some really just small cooking utensils and stuff like that as well. So I think I got these kind of things from IKEA. I think it was IKEA. Anyway, so definitely like toy food. We also were given a tea set, so it came with these little cups. These are super sturdy. It's not made of plastic, this one, but it's unbreakable. This has been thrown across the room and still going strong. And it came with little tea bags as well, which is just so cute. And because I'm English, I'm like, oh, tea, how cute. And like little cups and stuff. Just like imitation is what she really enjoys, like just imitating mummy cooking or having coffee or tea. The next item is something that Lucy has loved since the age of about 12 months. So I want to say this is actually something that has lasted from 12 to 24 months old. And I got this from my parents. I nabbed it off my parents, and they had picked it up secondhand at like a car boot sale thing. And so I'm all for getting pre-loved toys, because kids can go through things so fast. I don't know why bother spending money on something super expensive and brand new and covered in plastic and all that, where you can actually pick up really good bargains. It may be a little bit more difficult in this day and age with COVID, but certainly just keep that in mind. And also, kids don't care if, you know, they won't know, they don't care, as long as it's clean, safe to use. We actually have 2 different ride-along vehicle things, and so I'll let you guess which one Lucy prefers. So the first one is this one, and it's just a plastic pre-loved car thing which comes with a little boot. I would so recommend finding something with a boot or like a hidden place where they can stash things, because she loves like putting random things in here, like grass, daisies, her water bottle, cereal, dog biscuits, whatever she can find will go in this boot. And it does get pretty yucky, but she just loves it. She absolutely just loves going along and collecting things. And also it comes with different little features, and so you can honk the horn, spin this like swirly thing. Yeah, so it's really cool. And then the second one which we have, which is a lot more attractive and just looks more classy and is also wooden, is this tricycle. It was a gift from my husband's parents, so her papi and mammy, and she enjoys it, but not as much as this plastic crappy car. The next toys, which Lucy has really been enjoying as well since the age of about 18 months, like properly playing with them, are puzzles. And so we've just got this basic set, and I think it was sent over from my sister. So thank you, Charlotte. And basic, and it's super basic. She just really at the moment enjoys getting everything out and kind of putting them into piles and pretending to put them together. I don't know if other people's kids are like doing all the puzzles perfectly now. I've got no idea, but she's having a really good time doing that. And also on that same subject, she also still loves the play mags. So these things are play mags, and so it's kind of like magnetic squares, or you can get triangles. We also have like a car thing, which I'll try and get into this video. And yeah, you build towers with them. She enjoys kind of making boxes and then putting everything inside the box. I think she might actually be a little bit OCD. We'll keep an eye on it. She's really having fun tidying things away. Anyway, so yeah, they're actually super fun. Even as adults, it's quite cool to, like, kind of satisfying to build. So yeah, anything like puzzles, building blocks, especially play mags, are a massive, massive hit. The next 2 items are more outdoor. You could actually have them inside if you had the space, but they're outdoors in our house. And so first item, which she has absolutely loved, and so if you have the space, great, it's a little slide. And so we picked this one up second hand, and I think we must have paid like 10 or 15 euros for it. And she has absolutely loved this. Whenever the weather allows it, we can have her outside, and she is going up and down this slide, putting things down the slide. Just slides in general are great for little ones. 6 months ago she couldn't even climb up herself, and now she's going down like face first and putting teddies down it, cars down it. So a slide is fantastic. And also the one that we have by Smoby, you can actually link up your hose pipe, and so in the summer when we have the paddling pool out, we'll be able to have water coming down the slide as well. So that's going to be really, really cool. Yeah, so a slide is a must if you have the space. The final item, which is a really recent addition, and also I think it's probably my 11th item that I'm mentioning now, so you guys get a cool bonus item, and it is this playhouse. And this was a gift from my parents to Lucy for her 2nd birthday, and we've actually given it to her in advance because, you know, lockdown, there's not much to do, and so we knew she'd love it. And she was so excited. She was squealing when she saw this. She went straight in there, and we actually haven't yet got any like little chairs or table in there for her, but just opening and shutting the little shutters, closing the door, going and exploring the barbecue area around it. She just loves it, and every time we go out to go to nursery or from nursery or the supermarket, that actually is probably the extent of our fun days out with Lisa, I'm afraid, at the moment. I think what she absolutely loves is that it's like her size, it's her little house, she's independent, she can go in there without mummy and daddy because we're too big, and she can shut the door, she can open the shutters if she wants to. I think it's this little independent, thirsty streak that all toddlers go through, which can be more fun or not so fun at some times, but they will go through it. That's the end of today's video, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing and sticking around for more content like this. And also, if you guys have any suggestions for what to get for a 2-year-old on her birthday or his birthday, please let me know down below. And also, now on to child number 2. I'm currently 27 weeks pregnant, so about to enter my 3rd trimester. I would love to know all about your newborn essentials, what you guys couldn't live without in the early days. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye.